read the book Sherlock Holmes Gods of War, written by James Lovegrove on June 10th, 2014. I got this book from the Heritage High School Library as it is open for all students. I found this book by just searching through the aisles in the school library and saw the name Sherlock Holmes, so I assumed that it would be a good read. I chose it myself just because it seemed right to follow the Sherlock Holmes passage of books to get a good investigative experience for this project. I did choose the book format as it was easy and very well written, so I couldn't say no to it. The main premise of the book is Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson coming out of retirement from solving cases to a new case as the son of a wealthy businessman has been killed. This case was different from the others, as there was a clue never to be seen before and will lead the duo down the path of darkness. Of course, the main characters are Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson, as it follows them. The first major event, however, it was the discovery of the dead body of the rich son, which will lead to the investigation and how it will lead down throughout the book. The turning point, however, is when Sherlock started to piece together the whole puzzle when all the evidence started pointing in one direction. The final event was the realization from Sherlock and Dr. Watson of a very dark group of people linking up and getting together to murder all of these people in the community with a certain pattern not to be released. However, the plot twist was a very close person in the storyline was one of the bigger antagonists, and it twisted the whole point of view for Sherlock and Dr. Watson as no one expected it. I think others should be interested in this book as the book grabs the attention of the readers as it takes on the role of leading the reader slowly through the book with these murders and investigations to finally release it all at the end, to get that good, wow moment. Not only that, it brings the modern world problems of war and tyranny in the country as the rise of World War I was on its way. Others might like the fact that it focuses more on the investigation and the darkness of it instead of any other backstory like many of the other Sherlock Holmes books focus on with Dr. Watson and what caused his upbringing. I think the book, in my general review and opinion, was really good. It had a really good story from start to finish. However, it did not blow me away or do anything special like some of my favorite books. It would be a book to read over time on a rainy day or a few days where you have nothing to do, but it's not a drop everything book. It's not like a Harry Potter or a Hunger Games. I think it should have improved on a more of a unique story, as it felt very similar to every other detective story, following down the path, especially with the earlier Sherlock Holmes books. And I felt the plot twist could have been a little bit better and more unique, where it separates itself and makes it where it's like, you need to read this book. To recommend other people to read it, I think others could find this book, enjoyable. However, as a 300-page book, I think there might be other books that are better and more unique out there, like the classic Sherlock Holmes book series. I wouldn't go out of my way to recommend this type of book, as it kind of felt very similar to the Harry Potter book, The Cursed Child, that just came out a year or two ago, as they both felt unnecessary and a money grabber just as the name. It didn't feel like they wrote it to write a good book. It was more just to make money off the name and the brand.